just really quick, I'm a man of the nuances, for one, and two, I refuse to meet just to have another meeting, so like when this meeting does take place, I've been involved in conversations of self-sustainable communities, right? That's an absolute must, right? So when we talk about the water shutoffs, we crunched the numbers last year, and so we found out that Michigan has had its 3 most precipitous years in the last 5 years, meaning more rain and precipitation is coming down in Michigan than any point in time in history, right? So that leaves us an opportunity to take advantage of that, for the rain, for the water that's coming down from the sky, to replace it from what's being left out of our taps, right? So when we talk about rain barrel systems, that's one way of a self-sustainable community, right? And all the variables line up, but the main thing like it is capital, right? That the filtration system costs the most, and we were not able to move forward on that because of capital. Then we have a really smart brother that I know. He's a PhD student at Wayne State. I'm finishing up, and he's he has this really dope idea about solar panels, about a solar panel startup. He doesn't have the capital for the idea. We all aimlessly looking, and we just looking for a little bit of guidance.
One of the things I want to add to that is that many of you probably don't know this, but a couple of years ago, the Honorable Louis Farrakhan came to the shrine. This was just like about 2 years ago, possibly 3 years ago. A lot of people didn't know that, but they also probably didn't know that Mr. Farrakhan and Reverend Clay, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and Malcolm X, they used to study together. That's history. So despite you believe one thing, I believe another, in the end, for the common good, they work together. And that's a part of our history. Reverend Lowe, many of you probably know Reverend Lowe down in Central United Methodist. I can remember times being out here on the front line, and Reverend Lowe was there with me when some of our other spiritual leaders were afraid. So be very careful as we do this work to know who our allies are and our supporters are. We need to be very careful about that. I still say that to continue. And I also just want to commend Brother Youssef, Brother Baraka, Sister Stanley. She hasn't been around, but this is the sister that kept the record. Danielle.